Our top story tonight, a family devastated by a tragic event that they say could have been prevented. 79-year-old Vera Smith died from her injuries in a bleacher collapse at the Kendall County Fair on Saturday. Officials say the bleachers were not inspected and no permits for the construction were ever issued. KENS 5's Alicia Nieves learned more about the loving grandmother who died, and she has new insight on the collapse from a civil engineer. Alicia?
EC, still many questions tonight. For example, did anyone make sure the bleachers were safe, especially with welding work happening just the day before the fair? As a professor told us today, the location of the fair may have played a factor.
Dr. Adolfo Matamoros.
It could have been my kids out there.
Saturday's tragedy at the Kendall County Fair hits close to home.
One fatality is one fatality too many.
His 4 children went to Bernie Champion High School right across the street. He also has an eye for structural integrity as a civil engineer.
Those are the types of things that keep me awake at night.
He says the paramount question for any bridge, bleacher, or building, is it safe?
When you talk about small county fairs, that's a whole different situation.
He says every city has its own rules for inspections. A common oversight in a place with a smaller population is the durability of old structures.
In jurisdictions that are a little bit more rural, like it would be the case in the city of Bernie, we're not talking about a whole lot of people. A structure that is used maybe for the homecoming activities once a year, it can fall through the cracks.
At the fair, the city said old bleachers were salvaged to make new ones that included 8 VIP sections and a bar. Matamoros says changing its use could create problems, which is why having a professional inspection is essential, especially outside a major city.
But the further away you go from the major centers of population, the harder it is for all those jurisdictions to manage the engineering side of things, because there are going to be less people and less resources to do it. This is true for a structure like the one we're talking about.
A family spokesperson for Vera Smith said, "We want Vera, known as Nana, to be remembered for the way she led her family with kindness and unconditional love. She was a pillar within the community. She dedicated her life and volunteered countless hours to serving others. She was a woman of deep faith. She will be greatly missed by all those who knew her."
Bernie is hiring structural engineers to do a report on the failed bleachers. One inspection should be finished by next week, the other within the next 3 weeks. In light of the tragedy, the city's reviewing their permitting and inspection processes. Alicia Nieves, KENS 5.